The more corrupt the state, the more numerous the laws. They make a desert and call it peace. In a state where corruption abounds, laws must be very numerous. The desire for safety stands against every great and noble enterprise. The more infamous a person is, the more liable he is to be trusted. To plunder, butcher, steal, these things they misname empire, they make a desolation and call it peace. The lust for power, for dominating others, inflames the heart more than any other passion. The worst crimes were dared by a few, willed by more, and tolerated by all. It is a rare fortune when a man has lived long enough to exhaust his desires. He is most free from danger who, even when safe, is on his guard. Where they make a desert, they call it peace. The desire for fame tempts even noble minds. Great empires are not maintained by timidity. The best and most noble lives are those that are not noticed by the world. It is the rare fortune of these days that one may think what one likes and say what one thinks. Fear is not in the habit of speaking the truth. It is part of human nature to hate the man you have hurt. The more laws, the more corrupt the state. Men are more inclined to suffer than to right themselves by resistance. The more one considers the matter, the clearer it becomes that redistribution of wealth is in effect far less a redistribution of free income from the richer to the poorer, as we imagined, than a redistribution of power from the individual to the state. The more corrupt the republic, the more numerous the laws. The end of law is not to abolish or restrain, but to preserve and enlarge freedom. He that has lost honor is halfway lost. The worst kind of freedom is to be in debt. The desire to be praised by a few wise men is only human and is not the same as vanity. A bad peace is even worse than war. It is a brave act to despise death, but where life is more terrible than death, it is then the truest valor to dare to live. Crime once exposed has no refuge but in audacity. As a general rule, the most successful man in life is the man who has the best information. We are corrupted by prosperity. To plunder, butcher, steal, these things they misname empire. We are all full of weakness and errors. Let us mutually pardon each other our follies. The evil that is in the world always comes of ignorance. The most dangerous of all falsehoods is a slightly distorted truth. The lust for power, for dominating others, inflames the heart more than any other passion. In valor there is hope. It is the rare fortune of these days that one may think what one likes and say what one thinks. We are more inclined to accept tales about miracles than facts that challenge our prejudices. The worst crimes were dared by a few, willed by more, and tolerated by all. They make a desolation and call it peace. Hate is always a more negative emotion than love is a positive one. Great empires are not maintained by timidity. Fear is not in the habit of speaking the truth. Valor is of no service, chance rules all, and the bravest often fall by the hands of cowards. The more corrupt the republic, the more numerous the laws. It is part of human nature to hate the man you have hurt. He that has lost honor is halfway lost. The more laws, the more corrupt the state. Fortune favors the bold.